We just got our asses kicked.
I am inevitable.
I woke up this morning to Jasmine Crockett dancing in a Popeyes uniform through the halls of Congress, which means it was a great morning. Just an amazing morning. They got fired. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we live for around here. It is precisely how you should operate on the internet. Exactly why we do this job. It is AI is just something else. Just something else. Jasmine Crockett lost her job and out of work. Dan Crenshaw lost his job and out of work. The takeaway message in all of this is you got to be your authentic self, and you can't turn on people, code switch, be a violent, unhinged neocon, say you're going to kill Tucker Carlson. I mean, what exactly? It's on camera, by the way. If I ever meet him, I'll effing kill him, he says.
Have you ever met Tucker?
If I ever meet him, I'll effing kill him. Dude, your mic's not even off yet. I mean, jeez. Trump spurned war hero Dan Crenshaw outed in a devastating and absolute fall from grace. Unlike anything I've ever seen in politics. Listen, Dan Crenshaw was elected in 2019, and he was, I mean, he could have been a presidential candidate back when he was elected. Did a lot of, like, good energy towards Dan Crenshaw. You remember it, obviously. You know, it's like, guy was going viral and was, you know, trying to, you know, had a good pedigree, good background, but as Tucker Carlson called out, this man was a neocon who loved sending your money to Ukraine, who loved every single forever war that America could ever be involved in, who betrayed the people of his district, and they betrayed him back, or at least did their jobs, and by 15 points sent Dan Crenshaw packing. The response online, and obviously Crenshaw, somebody who was constantly working against Donald Trump, constantly working to undermine the president. Crenshaw lost his seat to Steve Toth by double digits in a major upset. 15 points is massive. There's probably never been a fall from grace as Dan Crenshaw. He lost a primary. Goes from POTUS candidate to primary loss. Congratulations. Political love child of Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger has been defeated. It's only a matter of time. Dan's one of the nastiest guys in Washington. Everybody. President Trump endorsed last night's races, won outright or advanced to a runoff. As occasional reminder that your algorithm and or favorite influencer may not reflect real life, says James Blair of the White House. Here we go. Dan Crenshaw didn't see it coming. Oh, my. Okay. All right. Pronouns was, were. Oh, we'll get to Jasmine Crockett in just a second. Bye, bitch, says Julie Kelly. The margin Crenshaw is getting beat by is insane. It's proof that you can take down an entrenched Republican like this if you run somebody good and actually have a campaign. Steve Toth. We'll get to who Steve Toth is in just a moment. Good morning. Dan Crenshaw's gone. Dan Crenshaw, sort of a reflection of, you know, it's like sad because in 2019, I'm not sure that it was this way. Maybe it was always this way, but people just like sort of woke up to it. When Dan Crenshaw was elected in 2018, that's when the election actually was. There was a lot of positive energy. Again, the guy had like a great hero story and had, you know, was young relatively to Congress, came in with a lot of like capacity to do media, talk, like make waves. And then it just all collapsed, I think, and this would be my guess, because of two things. One, greed. He has the highest performing portfolio in Congress, like, I think, period. And a lot of people, obviously, like when you do that, it's just a horrible look. It just sort of reeks of, obviously, insider trading. It's disgusting. You know, it should be banned. People should go to prison for it. But also, you know, just kind of like a hair trigger. He wanted to sue Sean Ryan. He's a massive YouTuber, attacking President Trump, attacking the MAGA base constantly, saying he wants to kill Tucker Carlson. People just sense that. They can sense the inauthenticity. They can sense the hair trigger, and they can sense sort of, perhaps like different loyalties, right? So like you have a different loyalty than to your constituents. And a lot of guys who were sort of like raised up in a, like inside of this, military industrial complex ecosystem can be co-opted by the deep state, and quickly. Where do you think the stock tips come from, right? This is how we reform and improve the Republican Party, primary the rhinos, rather than voting for Democrats in some retarded attempt to teach the GOP a lesson or whatever. That's exactly right. Blindsided. Oh boy. Dan Crenshaw out. Jasmine Crockett out. John Cornyn, you're next. John Cornyn headed to a runoff now. Their careers are over. Dan Crenshaw has lost his House seat, all the money, incumbent advantages. Can't save him from a primary from voters who've had enough talk from Republican politicians. Republican voters want action. They're tired of the establishment. This is the first of many. Only action can save them. Looking forward to his podcast with 300 viewers. Dan Crenshaw just lost his primary. Ooh, boy. Undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. Good effing riddance. Massey should be very, very worried about this result. It's a new ball game, and the incumbents can be taken down rather handily. Down goes Eye Patch McCain. Every single rhino in Congress should lose their seats. Congratulations. Dan Crenshaw is gone. Fourth time is a charge, but we got him. That's what happens when you run actual viable candidates. Is Dan Crenshaw the future of the GOP? No. The answer is no. Not sure what to do with my time now that Adam Kinzinger, Liz Cheney, and Dan Crenshaw are all gone. One-eyed John McCain bites the dust. Good riddance to him. The Rhino era is truly and well over. 2017 will be amazing. No more eye patch. No more ghetto stiletto. Praise the Lord. Dan Crenshaw being primary. By the way, this is from George Santos, who was in Congress a couple months ago. Dan Crenshaw primaried and is out. Go. Take back your party. Take back your country. Steve Toth, let's go ahead and follow him. Husband, dad, grandpa, pro-life, Christian, GOP, MAGA, conservative candidate. Steve Toth out here getting some retweets, that's for sure. Steve Toth wins it. Nothing but love. Big time, ladies and gentlemen. Jasmine Crockett toppled. Jasmine Crockett. Career is over. Jasmine Crockett loses in the Texas Senate result. She has lost by 7 points here in a race. That was good enough in order to declare no runoff. Jasmine Crockett, again, screaming that is Democrats cheating in the election.
This type of behavior to be rewarded, because so long as they know that they can win, even if it means cheating.
The Jasmine Crockett to Trump pipeline is great. Just get an orange spray tan for Jasmine Crockett. I can't believe that this didn't work. Can't believe it. Jasmine Crockett, the most cringe campaign ever. She launched her Senate campaign with this.
She's the new star of the Democrat Party, Jasmine Crockett. They're in big trouble.
But you have this woman, Crockett. She's a very low IQ person.
I watched her speak the other day. She's definitely a low IQ person.
Crockett.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, so
She's a very low IQ person.
Somebody said the other day she's one of the leaders of the party. I said, you got to be kidding.
You're so brave.
Now they're going to rely on Crockett. Crockett's going to bring them back.
So stunning and brave. Crazy, dude. It's crazy. We were and then you do a little creepy smile at the end. What is wrong with these people? Jasmine Crockett has conceded Cardi B's endorsement didn't propel you to victory. Straight out of Congress. Kamala Harris endorses Jasmine Crockett. Perfect. Yes. Here are two people you won't be seeing at President Trump's State of the Union. Yes, Al Green. Also, I think heading to a losing runoff. Amazing what's happening. You dropped this, Jasmine Crockett. My advice to Jasmine Crockett is to lear to code. Hello, I am Cardi B. Can you endorse more Democrats? Cardi B endorsing Democrats. Kamala Harris, Jasmine Crockett, Gavin Newsom. I can't believe that this didn't clinch it. Trump ended the Ayatollah and Jasmine Crockett's career in the same week. Oh man, is Trump more ghetto than Jasmine Crockett? Got 34 felonies, 3 baby mamas, been shot, kidnapped, a sitting president. He's running government like death row records from the 90s. Please, Trump, share this. Oh, please, Trump, share this. The big takeaway here is that inauthenticity loses the day. We called out Jasmine Crockett as a stolen ghetto valor code switcher. Last summer went viral for it. Ladies and gentlemen, Jasmine Crockett is a liar.
And that is actually what they are fearful of, is my authenticity, because it rings true with every single American.
You know, no one could have told me that when I went down to Austin, now looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress.
Baby, because these people, they are crazy, because they always talk about how Christian they is. Yeah, I don't know how many of them on that side are getting divorced because they getting caught up sleeping with their co-workers, staffers, interns, all the things.
On-campus mailboxes, and at that time, my school hired the Cochran firm. And there was a lawyer who graduated from University of Houston who was assigned to me.
You're not. We done picking cotton. We are. You can't pay us enough to find a plantation.
I want the American people to know that when you stand up to a bully, you win. Do not back down. Do not bend.
And I'm going to be the first one. You and your little friend off of Twitter. Y'all about to find out, all right?
But at the end of the day, I am who I am, and I am authentic.
What a great video here. Yep, now you can be your authentic self. Oh man, the number one video in my timeline. Ooh man, what a night! What a night! Yeah, don't lie to the voters. This is a time of the singularity where people have so much access to so much information. AI, they can fact check you. They know if you're lying to them. People know. They know it in their bones. We're spiritual beings. We can sense it. We know if you're lying. We know if you're authentic, and we know if you're, at the very least, doing a good faith effort at delivering for us. And so now you can deliver Popeyes or Waffle House. I think the internet is split, ladies and gentlemen, as to whether it's going to be Popeyes or Waffle House. It's your boy Benny. See ya.